ooh, 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 ooh. Now you don't know why I make this kind of sound effects. Okay, the reason why I'm opening is because I want to show you guys, or actually teach you guys, how to do advanced button stuff. I really don't know how to explain it. Let me show you an example. So when you open my SBF movie, which is my assignment, which it is an e-portfolio. So this is my assignment. I'm supposed to make an e-portfolio. So you have here, I have my title, my e-portfolio. That's my face, don't worry about it. This is my menu button, right? So when you hover over it, it will turn into pink, right? And then if you press down and hold, it will stretch itself, right? So simple. Now, if you actually pressed it, it actually opens a menu, which is not being coded yet because I just figured this out yesterday. So if you press it again, it will switch back, goes in, goes back, like that, right? Oh, this one works as well. It stretches too. See? It stretches. Stretches. Ooh. Stretches. Let's make a new scene. Alright? We're gonna make the button style, alright? Button style. I'm just gonna name this the example, alright? So, let's have a background first. So what I always do is I rename this as BG, which does not sound wrong. Make a background, alright. I always switch this to object, but sorry, my bad. Object drawing mode because I don't want it to be those breaking things. I don't know what's the name. I'm really bad at explaining. So, let's make this. Okay, same background. Now I always lock them, right? Background. It won't change anything. So something's wrong with me. I'm so sick. Maybe I'm sick. Maybe I'm allergic to recording. Sorry, that was just coffee. Alright, let's make a button layer. Let's call this button menu. Alright. So empty slot. Now I'm gonna make a simple button like early on, but let's make it more wacky. I think that's the word. Okay, so it's on object drawing mode. I love this shortcut, alright? So if your drawing is over there, I mean your object is over there, you want to align center it and really center it. So you press Ctrl Alt 2, which is to horizontally align it. See that? Now you want to center it. So same thing, Ctrl Alt 5, which is vertically align it. Ta-da! Now it's in centered. Okay, now I usually duplicate them, which is Control D. Let me show you again. Control D. Shift D. Shift D. It's not working. Where is it? Shift D. Okay, it's not Shift D. It's Control D because I didn't select it earlier. I'm really bad at teaching, but hey, it's my first time. Okay, let's Control D again. Okay, now we have 3 bars. All right. So let's make it wacky. Let's change the color, yada yada. Okay, so we have this 3 menu bar here, alright? So it's in one button layer here. So what you want to do is change this into a movie clip first. Alright? So just press F8. It will pop up this convert symbol. That's the shortcut to convert into a symbol. So what we want to do is, you see here on the type, you go to movie clip. Alright? I know we're supposed to do button, but just do this for a while, right? So let's call this example button. You can name it whatever you want, but I'm just gonna call this a lollipop button. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now it's a movie clip, right? So it's all combined, right? So if you wanna edit them again, you just double click, so you can edit them separately, right? So let's go out. So as it is combined now, it's not a button yet, alright? So what you want to do is, again, convert it into a symbol again. So let's select button here, right? So let's name this lollipop. Did I name it as button already? Button? Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, let's just call it lollipop button 1. Right, so you double click it. Okay, it brings up you this new timeline, right? It says up, over, down, hit. Up is when you're not touching anything, not touching the button. When you hover over it with using your mouse, all right, it will activate that layer. And then if you press down on the mouse key, is a mouse key? Mouse button, hold it down, it will activate that layer. Hit, I'm not really sure, but I used it on creating games on my assignment, but that's not the point here. I'm teaching you guys how to create an advanced button, alright? Okay, so up, you don't want it to do anything, alright? So, press F6, which is to create a new key. Is it called keyframe? Or what did they call it? Insert frame, okay. Insert frame, which is F6, that's the shortcut. So it will duplicate the one which is before it, which is up. So now it's over. Okay, when you double click, right, it will go open this movie clip. Alright. So, since that's a movie clip already, but hey, Ryu, if I change this and animate it inside it, won't it affect the up button also? Okay, that's the reason why I told you to movie clip it first. Alright, now we're gonna movie clip again. Bear with me, it's quite confusing, but I will show you guys a graph, alright, later on. But we want this to work first. But I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna use Graphic Designer. You should get it, it's free. So, okay, let's go over it. Object, shape, movie clip. We symbolize it as a movie clip one, alright. So nothing will disturb the original shapes. And then we give it a new symbol which will function as button, alright, which has this 4, right? Okay, good. Now, this contains button 1 and movie clip 1, alright. Over contains movie clip 2, which you have to double click again, goes to movie clip 1. You understand now? Okay. So that way it won't disturb the original of the object, alright? So same thing what I did on down, yada yada. So that's how it works. Okay, let's call it lollipop button over. Make it a movie clip, alright? So that's a double layer. Confusing, alright? But bear with me. Okay, double click that. This is inside lollipop button over, not the main lollipop button one. I mean button. I should have named it as button. Yeah. Okay, so you want to animate this now, so they're combined. Boohoo. Okay, let's make this simple. But if you want to individually edit them, then you have to do movie clip 3 of this object layers, right? So what I like to do is I always put them in 50 FPS here because I'm a motion freak. Let's go to 20. That's not 20 and then 40. Okay. Oh, you must be wondering how I did that shortcut. So F6 as usual, F6 on 20, which is to create a new frame. And if you press F5, which is, it creates a blank, right? Blank. It's nothing, right? So what you want to do is this one. You press Q, which is a transform tool. I think that's what they call it. Free transform tool. Yeah. So you want to rotate this or you want to expand it, which you go over it. So in this case, I think I'm gonna scale it a bit. So by holding shift mouse button, scale it out. Let's say that's how I want it. Alright. Okay, now that's how it looks like. But it's not smooth because it's not being I need to learn the names. Okay, right click in between, any of this between, alright, on the frame from 1 to 20. So you just right click them. You see this classic tween? We're gonna use this. I know this is the new one, which is the great motion tween, but we're not gonna do that because I prefer create classic tween. Right, I think I'm having too much coffee. Okay, you see this new tweening option here on the left. I know yours might look different. This is my custom, I should have done that, but you'll find a tweening tab somewhere. So you see this classic in, okay, classic in, right? Classic ease, not in. Classic ease shows that motion, but it's not smooth, right? So what I like to do is press the classic ease, go to its in and out, and then you press quint. Okay, now if you play it again, smooth. Alright, so you have that, right? But then, hey Stefan, what is this repeat and loop in forever when it hovers? Yes, that is correct. Did I assume that I have two names? Yes, I have two names, alright. Alright, so what you want to do is we're gonna do some scripting, which is action script. It's not that hard, don't worry, I'm gonna teach you guys how. So you wanna stop it at the end. Alright, F6 here, so the script will activate on frame 40. Press F9, you'll see this scripting dialog or window. So it's very simple. You want to stop it on frame 40, so you just say stop bracket, whatever they call that. Okay, that will actually stop on frame 40. Save. F9 to close it again. Don't worry about it. So let's see the progress. So you want to play and see how this works. You press Ctrl Enter. It plays everything. It's because my other project is there, so you want to put it up there, so it will play that one first. Alright. Oh, I forgot to mention, we need to create an action here, which to stop on that frame only, so it won't repeatedly loop weird things. Adobe Animate's weird. Okay, so same thing, stop, bracket, semicolon. That's what they call it, semicolon. Alright, so let's play it. It stops. An example scene. Alright, so when you hover over it, okay, it works. Oh, that's when I clicked it. Alright, okay, it works. Now let's do the same thing with phone. Shut up. Okay, let's do the same thing with the over. Double click that, you see this over? So now it's gonna be another third layer. So, but you don't want to do that, right? So what you do is you copy this layer on up, alright? And move it to down. Okay, now you do it the same thing what the over does, but just rename it. I mean, not rename it. Convert this into a new symbol, movie clip. Let's call it lollipop button over movie clip, right? Enter. Dang it! Oh yeah, because it is not over, it's supposed to be down. Okay, let's go. So same thing, frame 20, blank on 40. I'm gonna just create action now here so I don't forget. 6, stop. There we go. See? Have a habit of saving because Adobe will always crash on you on unexpected stuff. Alright? Even though you have a high-end device, I tell you, always save. I turn off the automatic save because that causes crashes too. So my fingers has become a habit of using Control S. Okay, back to the tutorial. So now if you hover over it, not hover over it, press down on it. Or you need to scale it how it was earlier on. I'm not sure, but let's just assume. So you wanna rotate it. Okay, let's just assume it. Alright. Example. Same thing. Don't forget about the tweening quint. Right? So when you play this, nice. Need more coffee. Alright, let's do it again. Control Enter. So hover. Ooh. Then you don't know why I make this kind of sound effects. So hold down the left click button. Confusing, isn't it? Same concept how I did it earlier on. Alright. I can say that is this called advanced button or is just coffee rush button tutorial on Adobe Animate. Well, my name is Ryu. Put a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe if you want more tutorial. If you want me to make more weird tutorials on Adobe Animate, let's see if maybe I can teach you guys weird things on it. All right. Thanks for watching.